around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew, Daily Events Worldwide. We are on February 2nd, 2020. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Groundhog Day it is, and Mr. Wyerton Willie sees another 6 weeks of winter. So, they're saying in early spring. We shall see. Looking here at our sun, we have two sunspots that are active and leaving. The one departing here decided to fire up overnight, has been shooting off sparks and plasma over the past few hours. Not much else to talk about. Coronal hole did dissipate, but you can definitely see here that sunspot that is leaving became a little bit active. Really happy to be able to share these images with you all. Thank you, Solar Dynamics Observatory, and as well, thank you, friends and family from around the world, for tuning in to Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide, where I do my best to post as often as I can my weather analysis and disaster alerts from around the world. I appreciate all of you. 170 countries watching. Thank you so much. Let's get to earthquakes here. The last 24 hours, as it's been pretty busy. Starting out with the most recent earthquake here, 4.4 in the Kuril Islands, north of Japan, into Kamchatka. And the deepest earthquake last 24 hours just recently was the 5.0 at a 558-kilometer depth in Lambosa, Fiji. Now, we know what happens when deep earthquakes like that happen. We can expect a larger, shallower earthquake to follow. We're already watching seismicity jump across Indonesia and Papua New Guinea and further north into Japan. Shishijima going off here with a 4.5. And then last night, a 5.2 earthquake in China. Moving across the Eurasian plate, 4.1 here in Turkey, and as well a 4.2, 4.7 in the North Pole, the Reykjanes Ridge, and as well watching the continued earthquake swarm in the Dominican Republic, and as well aftershocks through Jamaica, as Georgetown, Cuba as well. And 5.6 there, Guatemala. Now that was the Fuego volcano, which erupted quite immensely yesterday. Also watching seismicity across the North American plate. California yesterday, Tom's Place, California, a 4.4. So seismicity did increase across San Andreas fault line and into the Cascades. Let's look at the last 7 days for earthquakes. And you can see there are a lot of elevated earthquakes, so deeper earthquakes as of late. Hence the larger earthquakes that we've been seeing. In Jamaica, and as well in China. And a 5.6 there in Guatemala. But we did see an increase in North American plate. This is my next warning zone. Let's get to the disaster alerts from around the world. Pacific Disaster Center, looking here at the most up-to-date and updated volcanoes from around the world. Asosan, Reventador, and as well Popo. The Tal volcano erupted as well. That was 2 hours ago. Sangay has erupted again. Sabancaya, Idocono, and 8 hours ago, Fuego, Guatemala. Pretty large eruption, 5.6 earthquake in the region. So now something else here, Pacific Disaster Center showing the winter storm warnings across Alaska, and I've been warning about it the last few days of my videos as well. Heavy amounts of snow and heavy amounts of rainfall across British Columbia. Now, British Columbia has since declared a state of emergency through some regions, People are actually trapped in ski resorts right now with landslides and flooding conditions across the British Columbia province as an atmospheric river of rain has just been pounding the southwestern quadrant of British Columbia and Vancouver. They've received 100 millimeters of rain into a 24-hour period. That's the most rain they see all season. So you can see here, state of emergency has been declared. Sasquatch Mountain Resort, 250 people were evacuated by helicopters. This mountain resort, after the road was washed away, literally a kilometer of road was washed away. Here, there was a complete sinkhole, leaving a 75-foot crevice. Thoughts and prayers to everybody in British Columbia. Let's get to the 5-day forecast brought to you by Meteo Earth, Meteo Mike. Starting out here, home base. As we do have some cooler temperatures that have moved in. We got 3 to 4 inches of fresh snow last night. As the rain turned into snow and those cold temperatures started to move in. They're not going to last very long, but they are here. -10 to -12. Warming up during the day. And then across British Columbia, watch as this atmospheric river continues to just aim itself right into Vancouver, Victoria Island, British Columbia. Watching this northwest storm as well across the United States. This low pressure system moves in from California and will be heading up through the Gulf, bringing extreme weather and heavy amounts of snow throughout Ontario later in the week. So watch as an extreme weather event plays out here the next few days across the United States. Stay safe, aware, and prepared. And then watch as the low pressure system goes straight to Greenland and helps fuel down some cold temperatures to the United Kingdom. And as well, London and into Russia. Those cold temperatures are really starting to swirl around. And then watch throughout Turkey and the Mediterranean as this low pressure system moves in. It's going to bring some very nasty conditions throughout the Mediterranean and into Turkey and Iran. That's right, heads up. Turkey, you've got a butt ton of snow coming to you. Real mixed bag of weather as well. And then looking across West Pacific, here is the Wuhan low pressure system that is about to scoot across the Pacific Ocean, heading into a very large low pressure system that is in the middle of the Pacific. And look at this. And that's pretty much what is steering all of these systems into the British Columbia coastline, atmospheric river, flooding out British Columbia, Vancouver, Victoria Island. So stay aware and prepared, my friends and family, J-Dog, Bots, the Ruck family. You guys are all out there. Please stay safe, aware, and prepared. Across South America, watching daily evaporation rains, but across the Northeast, watch for heavier amounts. And as well through parts of Bolivia. And into Argentina here. A low pressure system affecting you guys in the next few days as well. Overlooking Australia, northwest rains are persistent and southeast rains are developing, which is a blessing because the fires are getting out of control again in the deep southeast Australia. Watch as this turns into a tropical storm in the next few days. And then here is the tropical cyclone that I had warned a few days ago in my video. And it is developing, but nowhere near land, affecting humanity. And Africa. Central Africa, watch for heavier amounts of rain to develop later in the week throughout the Congo region. And as well, eastern side of Africa. Heavy rains, persistent. I'm going to leave you here looking at the Southern Hemisphere versus the Northern Hemisphere. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends and family from around the world. Much love to you all. Stay aware and prepared, stay young and have fun, and get your morning dew. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.